Hello everybody and welcome to today's video where we're going to go through how to create high converting Facebook ads in South Africa. South Africa is a completely different market than anywhere else, and if you've run Facebook ads before, I'm sure you've got tons of job applicants and a lot of spam. So how do you run ads properly? Well, if that's you, if you're asking those questions, you're in the right place. So who is this for? This is for small business owners in South Africa who are wanting more leads. If you want more leads, you're wanting to grow your business, and you want to do it in an affordable way, Facebook ads is the way to go. Trust me on this. I've tried many others. So if that's you, stick around. So who am I? And you're going, hey Brad, but who are you and why should I listen to you? So my name is Brad Taylor. I founded BRBD Marketing back in 2019, and since then we've helped over 30 clients scale their business using Facebook ad systems. We spent over 140,000 Rand of our own money last year alone in developing and running our own ad systems, besides what we spent on client accounts. So trust me when I say we've made the mistakes, we've wasted the money, so you don't have to. And we've taken businesses from 0 to 1 million plus in less than a year. Llewellyn is a great example. When he came to us, he was about to close his doors, and now they did just over 4 million Rand in revenue last year alone. How awesome is that? So if you're still going, Brad, who are you? Should I trust you? Are you guys legit? Well, then go to our Hello Peter and have a look at our 5-star reviews and our 100 NPS score to see that we are legit, and you should keep listening. Okay, so the SA market, guys, South Africa is a different place, and the frustrations I found when I was getting into ads management and getting into running Facebook ads for my business and for my clients is that like all the stuff you can find is overseas. It's based in the UK, it's based for European markets, it's based for American markets. There's so much stuff in America, but it didn't work in South Africa. I'd start running ads, and what would I get? Job applicants. I'd get you know what I'm saying? I'd get job applicants. I would get spam. I'd get people who had no money and nothing better to do than just click on ads all day. And it frustrated me, as you guys can probably hear. Like, there's nothing worse than spending money trying to grow your business and all you get is crap. I mean, come on, guys. I'm sure you've been there. And if you have, you know how frustrating it is. So I made it my mission to say, hey, how can we do this properly? How can we? Okay, is there a way? And the answer is yes, there is. But you first got to understand the market in South Africa. You've got to understand the consumers, our behavior, and why we do things. So the first thing to understand is we are price conscious, guys. We're not a society that sits with tons of money just sitting around, to throw at stuff for fun. We're price conscious, and so we're going to look at every little thing and say, is this valuable? Is it worth me looking into? And in general, people are a bit nervous that it looks really great, but it's probably going to cost too much. So you've got to think about that, and in your ads, convey the message that, hey, you can afford this. The other thing is we're skeptical, guys. I mean, how many times have you seen something, you've seen a great deal, and then you'll be like, oh, but do you know someone who's bought from that site before? Have you used that service before? Are they legit? That's how it is. As I say, it's probably a scam, is a saying often here. Because why? As a South African market, we're skeptical. There are many reasons it could be by, but the fact of the matter is we are skeptical. So you've got to show that you're legitimate. You've got to show that you are an actual human being before someone gives you their contact details, because otherwise they're just not going to give anything. Otherwise they're worried that you're just going to spam them, you're going to sell their information, and they're going to get 500 phone calls from a car insurance brand for a car they don't even own. Come on, that's who we are. So we're skeptical, we're price conscious. Keep that in mind. So when it comes to ads, guys, you don't have to go fancy. This is what I often hear. And yes, guys, the ads I'm showing you here that we actually still use are really like basic. It's probably the only way I can put them on. It's not like they're ugly, but they're basic. They could be better. If I put task to design on this, I could probably make these 100 times better, but I haven't. Why? Because I don't need to. What you need to convey in an ad, and this is why I'm showing you these ads, is that you have to be clear on what they are getting. You can't simply say, this is who I am, I'm an accountant, click on my ad. Nobody's going to click on your ad, or the people that do are going to be low quality. You have to say, hey, why click on my ad? In my case, it's like, hey, weekly leads in your inbox, 3 to 6 leads a week, location specific ads, ad spend included, this is the price, 4,999 a month. Wow, okay? You've added everything in there. They want to know when am I getting leads, how many leads, where are they coming from, and how much is it going to cost, and what's it, and is ad spend and stuff included. We've answered all those questions and objections in our ad itself. So by the time they get to our sales side of things, they're high quality. They know what it's going to cost. So they don't come and go, oh, I don't want to spend that. No, they know what it's going to cost, and bam, we have a new client. It's that easy, guys, and that's what I keep saying is you don't have to focus on spending thousands of rand with a designer, getting these fancy ads. What you're better off doing is using something free like Canva to create your ads and spend the time understanding what does your prospect want, what are the questions they ask you. Now you're probably saying, Brad, but how do I find these answers? Like where would I find this information? Well, let me take it this way. If you've done any sort of lead generation or any sort of sales in your business, you know what questions people often ask you in a sales call or in a meeting or the first time you interact with them. They're probably asking you what's it going to cost. That's probably a usual one. But further than that, they've probably got some other questions that they ask you. And so, for example, mine, it's how long is it going to take? And, how many leads can I expect? That's what people ask. And so that's what we include. And in our entire sales process we include that, and that's what you got to do. So think of those questions, think back to when you've had sales call, and perfect this over time. Learn on what people are asking you and include that, because the more objections you can handle in your actual ad itself, the easier you'll make your sales process and the more sales you will close. Anyway, guys, that's all from me today. I want to make this, fairly short and quick and to the point. But if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment down below or email us at hello@brbdmarketing.co.za. And if you happen to be in a position where you're like, I don't actually want to do this myself, well, you just saw there we offer a special for $4,999 a month, at least at the time of filming this video. It might have expired by the time you apply, but that's in January 2024. But anyway, email us and we can give you an official quote and get you started and getting leads in your inbox. Otherwise, stay rad.